How are we doing today, Starseeds? Hope you're all doing well. I'm here to offer the Starseed Collective another tarot reading on the subtle moon phases, covering the Waning Gibbous Moon from January 15th through the 21st, in order to see what kinds of energy we can conjure from it to benefit and propel our lives further to the realms of light, high vibrational fun, wonder, and experiences. To provide you all a quick touch-up of what the Waning Gibbous Moon is and does for the Ascension Collective whenever active, this is a phase that occurs between the full moon and the half moon and is here to help us reflect, practice and have gratitude, to begin letting go of what no longer serves us, to be fresh before the new moon phase portals and energies, to adjust and broaden our perspective, and to be more aware of our bad habits, lower vibrational thoughts, to upgrade them to more positive traits as a result. I'm going to ask that the potent, extra-charged Waning Gibbous Moon that we thankfully have at our disposal helps us achieve all of these things while it's here with us for the next week or so. As mastering all of these things is essential to your health, spiritual development in general, as well as to the success of your graduation from the Ascension process. I also felt the energy of resolutions coming through and tapping into it, and this is to get rid of poor behavior patterns or karma within our lives, separating us from our true soul's core and essence, from our pure innate power, from God's source creator, and even from our dreams and special destiny included in the picture. When referring to the internet to gather further info more practically, it's stated that waning means to decrease, and that gibbous actually stands for humpbacked, making it earn its name due to the surface area of the moon seen decreasing and the shape of the illuminated part appearing as a humpback. Just a fun fact to share with you all. Hopefully this little brief explanation did what it needed for you to begin accessing and conjuring things from the moon, focusing on just one card for today, since we've received a ton of upgrades and info from the full Wolf Moon reading just uploaded a few days ago. So let's go ahead and jump in. The card that we will be using today to conjure what we need from the Waning Gibbous Moon, utilizing a brand new deck I just ordered to start the new year off with that I'm very intrigued by the name of the Star Dream Tarot deck, is the Knight of Swords. Here, from glaring at the card for a few moments, I begin to feel a sense of the horse in the illustration, whom truly has the appearance of a unicorn as well, sort of dancing in order to get my attention and then tingle a bit right afterwards, which was the Middle Earth Fairy Kingdom overseeing this reading's way of signaling that a special activation is here and available to be conjured from the Waning Gibbous Moon to benefit and advance our lives further. When feeling into what this activation in particular was, and why our Ascending Starseed Collective was in need of it at this time, I began to feel boss baby energies come through strongly and even a bit funnily. And this is to rewind us further back to a specific pure state of innocence, a sassier, awakened through sass, you could also say, raw, pure state of innocence I'm speaking of, just like you likely had and expressed ruthlessly as a child, which will also infuse with you to the point where you'll be able to see all low vibrational people, all of their schemes, cons, tricks, and manipulation tactics clearly for what they are without being swayed, convinced, or drained by them like in the past. This will also remove the feeling that it's irrelevant to focus on people with such strong behavioral problems such as this in the first place from your energy body and even DNA if it is a demonic trait passed on to you from ancestry, taking you out of the astral realm and putting you into the real world that much further, and centering you to the source of what truly matters as a result of this major healing and activation. Which means that this activation is also coming through to help us with our second sight on Judgment Day, building us up in courage, truth, and knowing at the heart level, so we will be on point, sharp, strong and upright like the most trusted statues of the light when it hits the ground very imminently, helping us be of service to humanity in the ethers and on the ground as natural divine beacons of light very effortlessly, while making us aware that we are deserving of these upgrades at the same time due to how natural it flows and functions with our bodies, brains, and soul essence when put to use. So this is definitely where the baby aspect of the boss baby activation comes in, with a little bit of a yin and yang balancing act going on from the little hints of boss that still resides in the baby aspect of it. When feeling into where the boss aspect of the activation came into play, as this is how it came through separately when feeling into it, I began to feel two stories playing out of certain people in our Starseed tribe currently in need of a huge force and push ASAP to get rid of dragons in the family disguised as people, as they are slowly revealing who they are beneath the surface to be prepped for Revelations period that coincides with Judgment Day and draining the life force energy of those who've recently broken away from Old Fae, which they are in charge of. Once the activation hits you, I'm being told that you will be feeling completely your own again within a matter of a few hours, as I can feel the strong, commanding force of the unicorn's rainbow light shooting straight outwards to shoo them all away from you at a rapid pace. Trust that this dangerous, illegal activity, attacking people with spiritual warfare without ever reaping any severe consequences I'm speaking of, will very soon be completely eradicated from our entire fairy universe's existence, never to be unfairly experienced again by any of God's innocent children, as these goons are all being prosecuted by divine officials overseeing our planet in the harshest, most gruesome of ways to handle the pathetic behavior they've been selfishly displaying, allowing the devil his beast system to use them for evil deeds as adults who know better. The other story that I felt playing out, in terms of the boss aspect of the boss baby activation, is the sharp tongue and quick wittedness, adding to the funny, comedic aspects of this special activation that I felt earlier when picking up on it. I'm feeling that this aspect of the activation is somewhat just for the hell of it, which is exactly the sort of vibe the boss baby vibration happens to give off, but that it is also to be applied to our lives somewhat seriously, so that we may get our point across in a dart-like, straight-to-the-chase way. Perfect for those who are in a rush or crunch for time. So, without wasting any more time, I'm now going to ask the Waning Gibbous Moon to activate our spoiled, rotten Starseed tribe with the Boss Baby activation, so that it may trickle and seep into all compartments of our tribe that currently needs this, as well as within specific compartments of our bodies in need of certain things it has to offer for our personal lives and unique ascension process. I wish you all well in the brand new Middle Earth paradigm we've all opened up together. We're receiving powerful, channel opening, even life-changing activations like these, right from our very extremely conscious, now more than ever before, solar system, will be all the norm, yet still new and exciting somehow all throughout the ride. And that's just the 5D Blu-ray way, the only way, to go about healing, living, and experiencing things. And that concludes your Starseed Ascension Energies reading on the Waning Gibbous Moon, soon hitting us this coming January 15th through the 21st. I hope that you received all of the help, insight, and upgrades you needed throughout the ride, and that it carries you forth very well. Before concluding the video, I wanted to mention that I also felt energies of a gateway wanting to open up through the card, which felt very unicorn in its nature, and is when I realized that the Fairy Kingdom wanted to open up the annual Unicorn Gateway portal that usually commences in the springtime a bit early this year, since we failed to have one as potent as we typically do last year, making up for it, and because this will also help to restore us back to childhood innocence and years, in the perfect adult way, a boss baby way if you will, perfect for the theme of this reading, much more efficiently and thoroughly, taking us through its portal of transformation, and landing on the other side of it, right into our childhood hearts, right into the person that's been there all this time on the other side of it, to see to it that this is so. In which I now grandly opened up for you all right now. Happy travels, Starseeds, as well as becoming. I feel so much energy, even springtime energy, will come forth from this transit we all experience together as a tribe, right through our bodies, to take in, and then out to the ethers to bless our grid points and Mother Nature with this energy and healthy positive flow that we will be able to apply to our lives in the best of ways as a result of this. With all that being said, subscribe if you feel you receive a lot from these videos of mine, Comment down below if you have any questions, or would love to chat about what you've gathered here today. Donate to my PayPal if you feel you'd love to commune and say thanks, and I'll be back here with more enlightening videos for the Starseed Collective in the near future. Bye for now.